The ultimate fishing experience is brought to you by Lund Boats. This week on The Ultimate Fishing Experience, we celebrate all things whiskered.
You see the resemblance? Oh, you're a pretty girl.
Catfish abound in rivers throughout North America, and few places pay homage to these muddy water marauders than the communities up and down the Red River of the North. From its beginning near Breckenridge, Minnesota, flowing north until it spills into massive Lake Winnipeg in Manitoba, the channel cat is king.
Nice, beautiful fish.
In tribute to these cat-filled waters, the city of Grand Forks, North Dakota hosts the Cat's Incredible Tournament each year, attracting hundreds of participants vying for the prize of top river rat.
Good job.
That's an improvement, yeah.
This is where we catch up with longtime catman John Jamison and Ryan Sproule in pre-fishing mode for the event, explaining their tactics for catching cats.
We got him.
Beauty.
Try that, sir.
So it's time to anchor up, bait up, and cast out for these crafty cats of the red.
It's non-stop action, which is great. Can't ask for more. So John, you ready to get out and do a little bit of catfishing today or what?
Absolutely. We got to get ready for this Cat's Incredible Tournament.
Yep.
We came up here to fish this weekend, and we're going to get out and catch some big cats.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Fishing. We got out there yesterday for a little bit of time, and we got a couple decent cats there yesterday.
Yeah, we did, and I think hopefully today we can improve on that a little bit and just keep adding to our repertoire.
Right on. You got the bait?
Absolutely.
Let's do this. Well, I fish a lot of the Red River on the northern side, on the Canadian border. John's coming out. He made the trip all the way from Kansas here, so we're fishing Grand Forks. We're going to do the Cat's Incredible Tournament, so we're doing a little bit of scouting around, a little bit of pre-fishing. And we stuck our nose out there yesterday, and we were catching fish a couple different ways. We were using large tiger prawn shrimp, and also we're using fresh cut bait that we caught goldeyes in the river there too. So.
Yeah, it's hard to beat that goldeye, especially for this stretch of river. You know, they inhabit this stretch of river, and we found that, you know, if you use baits that the cats are used to feeding on, it just helps you catch more and bigger fish.
So what do you think then? If we're going to get out there, our first plan of attack, we're going to look for a little more current to start off with, or are we going to go for some deeper holes, or what's your thoughts?
I believe this morning we're going to fish some pretty heavy current for here. We're going to be fishing right below a dam. Going to be a lot of good steady current coming over the top of it there, and these fish will typically this time of year, you know, especially early in the morning like this, they'll pull up to that dam and feed pretty tight to it, and we're just going to put that cut bait right to them this morning.
Okay, excellent.
We just keep this really simple. This cut bait like this, we're just going to take this is a A-dot tournament grade circle hook by Rippin' Lips. Going to take it, we're going to hook it one time right through the corner. Keep it very simple, keep the point of the hook exposed. That's the way we go after these big cats.
What I'm running is I'm running a goldeye on the inside line, and on the outside I got a large jumbo colossal tiger prawn. So just a big piece of shrimp, and we're going to give that a whirl.
I'm going to try to move this bait down the river and walk it down here a little bit, actively looking for fish. This is a technique we use all the time on the big rivers back home, the Missouri, the Mississippi, the Ohio. And it's simply kind of a lift and fall technique. We're walking the bait, I'm just simply lifting it up and feeding it a little bit of line and moving it about a foot at a time down the river. Keep the reel disengaged. We just pump it up, feed it a little bit of line, and actually let the current move the bait for us down the river as we go. So we're just walking that bait slowly and gently down the river, just like a piece of bait that's came over this dam or drifting down the river. These fish kind of hone in on that and target it, and a lot of fun. That way, you know, a lot of guys think catfishing is a sedentary sport. You throw in and you sit there and wait for the fish to come to you. And it can be that way, but you can actively go after these fish by moving the bait down the river system, and it helps you catch more fish at the end of the day.
That's a whole different bite though too when you're fishing, when you're bumping down the river too. It's a little more aggressive, isn't it?
It is. A lot of times it's a lot more aggressive because the bait's moving. Yep. And the fish doesn't want it to get away, and that's part of the fun about it. They'll come in and really hammer that bait while you got that rod in your hand. Oh, Ryan, here we go. He's loading me up. I was walking that bait down through there, Ryan, and that fish just came in and nailed it.
Right
Not a
on.
very big fish, but he loaded the pole good, and that's what I like when you're moving that bait. They come in there and just about jerk that pole out of your
They're
hand.
gonna truck it, right? That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yep. It's a good deal.
Well, you had that line way out there, didn't you?
Yeah, I was a long ways down the river, but that's the beauty of walking that bait. You can move that bait down there and actively seek the fish instead of just statically sit here and wait for a fish.
Yep. There we go.
Good job, Ryan.
Well, we broke the ice, buddy.
Yep, sure did.
I'll also look for this one's mother. Well, at least we broke the ice here. We're gonna pop a couple big ones now and
Yep.
see what else is in this
We got
current.
some really nice fish here yesterday, so hopefully we can replicate that.
We can do it. Right on.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Mercury Marine. Go boldly.
Well, Ryan, you ready to roll on to the next spot? And you know, when we're fishing for these fish, we actively move a lot. You know, we'll spend 20, 30 minutes in a spot, go hit another spot, and instead of sitting in one spot all day, we just keep moving and
Sure.
actively fishing for the fish. I'd like to mark a fish or two, but a lot of these fish are really tight to the bottom, so we're not marking them good. But we're fishing these little holes. You can see how it's coming down here from 27, 28 feet of water. These fish, a lot of times during the day, will lay in these deeper holes in these pockets. And you'll notice that we're gonna start coming up. There we're getting a little bit shallower, 23, 24. So we're gonna come up here and anchor up above this hole, and we're gonna fish down in the hole. That's where these fish typically lay and hang out during the day. So see, we're clear up to 11 feet of water, and right behind us is 32 feet of water. Let's drop anchor right there, Ryan. Try that, sir. We're targeting a new section of water on the Red or even the Mississippi or the Missouri or the Ohio. I prefer to go to sections of the river where there's a lot of twists and turns, because every time these rivers come down and make that hard bend, you're gonna get a hole right in the middle of that bend. So we're actually setting up above these holes and throwing that bait down into the hole or walking the bait through there. And you know, it's nice to have all the fancy stuff on board, the electronics and stuff, but almost every hard bend you come to, there's gonna be a scour hole. Getting pulled down right here a little bit on this pole. He's gonna load it up. See him slowly pulling that pole down? It's what you wanna do on a circle hook, just let him load that pole, and we got a fish on. Small fish, but that took a total of about a minute to catch that fish. And again, that's the biggest thing to do on these circle hooks, is just let that fish come in, load the rod, and they'll hook themselves.
How's it feel, John?
Small fish, under the slot.
I'll grab that net, we'll get ready for it.
Good way to get started on a new little hole that we just pulled in here. Good job. Turn this guy loose so he can grow to fight another day. You know, I've been fortunate enough to have the opportunity to fish for big cats all over the United States and in big systems like the Missouri, the Mississippi, the Ohio, and you know, basically a catfish is a catfish and a river's a river. Blue cats love really heavy current. So, you know, on the lower Mississippi or the lower Missouri, we're targeting same kind of structures we're here, you know, hard outside bends and fishing the main channel, but we may be fishing in 100 foot of water. Again, on a smaller system like this, a 30-foot hole is equivalent to a 100-foot hole on the lower Mississippi. You fished it your whole life, Ryan.
Yeah, you know what, and fishing the Red, it's like you said, you want to zone in on a lot of bends and some pockets and some holes out there. You know, myself fishing the northern side of the Red, We're catching a lot tighter fish where they're all congested in those holes. Here where it seems like we got to move around a little bit more and you know, pick off a fish here, pick off a fish in different spots. But generally the same idea, a lot of cut baits and you know, just simple, you know, let's move around, let's anchor up, and we're gonna find some fish throughout this.
Still got a hold of it. If you get a fish that doesn't fully commit like this, a lot of times you can reel down on them and just slowly ease back. Same as that fish moving away from you, and then we got a fish on. Another small fish, but that's another way to catch a fish that won't fully commit to that circle hook. But it's a fish nonetheless, and catching these catfish are a lot of fun. Lift this fish in over the side.
There you go, buddy.
Nice Red River channel. Pretty little fish there. We're gonna turn him loose and let him grow, put some weight on.
There you go.
Got a nice little snag coming up here, Ryan. I'm gonna flip this boat around, anchor up, and we'll try to walk some bait right under it and see if we got some cats just staged right along the edge of that brush. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a good idea. It looks good. You know, we had a couple of fish hiding underneath there. We can see if we can snag one or two for sure.
Try that.
Like that?
Really, we've kept our rigs very simple. We've got a 50-pound test braided line coming into a simple three-way swivel. Coming off one rung of that swivel is about a 6-inch dropper that we just tie a loop in so we can change weights at any time that we want to. Below that, off the other rung, we have a 18-inch fluorocarbon leader that terminates into a 8/0 tournament grade circle hook that we snell. As far as our equipment we're using today, this is a 8-foot channel cat rod designed by the Rod Shop, and we use these. Mr. Knox makes all kinds of different rods, from blue cat rods to channel cat rods, bumping rods. But this particular rod, again, it's an 8-foot rod. It's got a really light action on the end. You want it to where it'll just, these fish can come in and load that pole up. That's what turns that circle hook and turns it into the corner of the mouth. And then for a reel, just any medium-sized reel on here, something that's easy to operate, simple rig, but it's one of the best catfish combos on the water. You know, Ryan, when I came on board with Lund Boats, I was so excited about the Lund 2075 Pro Guide that because it fits the way that I fish. I love big, wide open boats like this without the consoles and stuff in the way, because we need the space to move and to work around. And you know, this wide open layout allows us to walk around in the boat and move as we need to, and we can dip big fish in the front, we can dip big fish in the back. It makes it really easy. Highly fishable boat.
Yeah, you know what, fishability is definitely key for us when we design a boat. And just looking at the storage, you know, we got a 9-foot rod locker on the side here. So between trolling rods or just regular anchor rods, you can fit everything on the side here. We've got a really, really nice, spacious console here. We got drawers for all your tackle, your gear. Live wells in the back, live wells in the front. And then also don't forget the center rod locker. You know, we got that's laying in there right there for you too. There we go, look at that right there.
Good fish, good fish.
Yeah.
That's the best fish of the day right there, guys. Good job, Brian.
That was just a solid hit this time, that was great.
Nice Red River channel cat there. Came in and smoked that pole. We'll slide right through here. Solid fish there.
This will be a dandy.
Yep.
She's coming up there, pal.
Okay.
Oh, not ready yet.
Yeah, burning that drag, ain't he?
Yep.
We got him.
Beauty. That's what we're looking for.
Absolutely, good job.
Grab that weight out of there.
Got him right in the corner of the mouth, right where he should be hooked. Them circle hooks doing their job. Good job, right
Perfect.
here. Hold your fish up there. Very nice fish.
Just awesome. I love this.
It
What a great
is.
fish.
Very fun.
We'll let her go. Quick revival. Tell me that's not a healthy fish.
Good job, my friend.
Man, that was absolutely awesome. The coolest thing about that fish was that we were moving around this boat like it was nothing was happening. That fish trucked us around and we were following it.
It shows the fishability of this boat, like we was talking about, how you can move around and dip your fish.
So, and that's the nice part about the sport track that you got here right now.
Absolutely, you know, that's one of the things that really attracted me to this boat too. We fish a lot of rod holders when we're anchoring, and we can put our rod holders in here. We can slide up and down the sport track. Same thing with the cutting board. The cutting board's right here. A lot of times when we're anchor fishing, I'm setting right here. I can cut my bait right beside me. My rods are sitting within arm's length of me. I never have to get up. I can sit in one chair and reach every pole, cutting board, everything I need. It's an awesome layout,
It's
Ryan.
unbelievable. That was a lot of fun. There we go. Here we got something happening.
Had a little tap there, didn't you, Ryan?
Yep. Did you sting him or what?
I think he's got a hold of it where you can, but
Oh, that feels a little bit better.
yeah, that's a better fish there, Ryan.
And he's swimming right towards us too.
That's good. I'm gonna get him up here by the boat.
Feels a little better, John.
Yeah, it sure looks like it, Ryan.
There we go. Now we got some peel.
Oh, yeah. Pulling some drag. Just a good fish, Ryan. One of them strong Red River fish.
We're getting close here, buddy.
Good fighting fish.
All that was a simple 15-yard reset with the anchor, and
Got this all set. Yeah, that's a good fish.
there we go.
Good job.
That's
there,
an
Mr.
improvement,
Ryan.
yeah. It's got a little more weight to it. I'll take that. Well, she's got a little bit of fight in her still. Right on.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, the bite's a little bit slower, it seems like, this morning, but you know what? It was a little bit quieter on the far point of the bend, but we just moved in 15 yards and
Yep.
got a quick fish here. So
You know, it's all about just getting that boat in the proper position, and we slid back, you know, like you said, 30, 40 feet, reset, got on a different bend in the river here, and you popped a nice fish.
yeah, see if we can get in a couple more of these. All right, let's do this again, buddy.
Absolutely, we'll do it. You know, Ryan, this 2075 Pro Guide with this 200 on it may seem like a lot of boat for this system, but most of the systems that I fish is the Missouri River, the Mississippi River, the Ohio, so we're fishing really big water, and this boat offers the perfect control for what I do fishing heavy current with the big tiller. It's very awesome. All the controls are within easy grasp. And the other thing that makes this so unique, we have an RPM limiter on the side. I can speed up or slow down the speed of this prop with just a push of my finger. So it really allows me to fine tune our presentation and control the speed of this drift.
And then also with the Mercury Big Tiller, you know, once you have the open water, you know, you can open this thing up and you can go for big runs, and you have the power to do it.
Fish on. This is a good fish. Nice channel cat here, Ryan.
On the other side, right?
I think I'm right there. Yep, we're clear. Perfect, thank you. That's the nice thing about this boat again. It's just so easy to maneuver these rods and get them out of the way. We can just pump them right up right to you. Works very well.
Got a good boil right there.
Yeah, very nice. Nice fish, staying down very good. Here he comes, Ryan. Whoop, not quite ready.
There we go, nice looking fish.
Good fish. Great. Very good dip job. Good job, thank you. This is why we come to the Red River up here, is to catch nice channel cat like this. Very nice fishery, great company. People up here's great, fishery's great. I've had a ball.
It's been fun, isn't it? Lots of fish, different sizes. We got small fish, we got some larger fish, just non-stop action, which is great. Can't ask for more.
Let's get this fish back in the water. Feisty.
Nailed it.
Thanks for joining us. If you'd like more information, check out lundboats.com or these other online outlets.